Hi everyone, this is Joseph from Forest Tech Reviews, aka your favorite Cajun tech reviewer, back with another video today. Today's video, I'm gonna give you the first 10 things and some tips and tricks regarding your Galaxy Razr Plus 2024. But before I get into this review, check this out. Okay everyone, so I'm back with another video today. Today's video, yes, I want to give you some tips and tricks with your Motorola Razr Plus 2024, or some things you should do once you pick up your device. If you have anything that you do different or any tips you want to share with anybody, please let us know in the comments so that way we can definitely share it and learn from each other. I've been having this device for a while now and I'm loving it, but these are the things I wanted to do and make sure that it's my own phone and some tips that I have learned along the way. But let's get into it. The first thing is the sound on here. It has Dolby Atmos, so you want to make sure you get the most out of it. Go to your settings, go to sounds. You go to Dolby Atmos. Here you can pick what sound you want. Smart audio, music. If you listen to some music, you can definitely just do the music on that. Game, customize it. Each one you can customize. If you want bass. So there's different ones you can get on here. But also in here you can hit learn more. You can see the custom profiles, smart adjustments, also landscape stereo. When you rotate your device into landscape mode, the speakers will adjust to maintain a wide stereo playback. So that is pretty cool. So go in there, set it up the way you want it. It's pretty simple to do. And that was number one. Something simple to start us off with, not too bad. Also, the external display is a big thing. This 4-inch screen you can do a lot with. So you want to make sure you set it up the way you want it. You can change these panels. You can add different ones to it. You can get Google News in here. Many different ones on there. And how you change that, again, go back to your settings in here. Get out of that. And then go to external display. So in here, you can change the background. You can change the font that you want, you know. Also the panels, if you want to turn some of it off. If you don't want Spotify or Google News, I don't need Spotify, I can turn that off. So you can go in here and you can organize the panels too. So if I wanted, say, Google News to be up a little bit further, I can make it and put it right there. So go in here, make the changes you want to your external display and make sure that it will work the way that you want it also. The next thing I want to talk about is the layout. Normally when you get the phone, the layout is 4x4 with the apps. I don't know who does that anymore, but how you get to that is you go into your Moto app. And here you hit personalize. You can personalize everything in here. The colors, your lock screen. But you go to layout and you can do 5x6. You can do 5x5, whatever you want. But make sure you change it to whatever you want on there. Just change it from 4x4. I don't know who does that. So these steps are pretty easy. Sometimes you might be looking around to you know, you want to try to figure that out. You also see the battery percentage up there. I don't know if that will show up. Another easy thing you can do is go into your battery settings in here. And it says battery percentage. If you want it off, you can turn it off. It's off when you get the phone. I just turned it on because I like to have it on there. I don't know why, but something I like to do on here. All right, so let's just keep this video going. The other thing that you want to do is, so if I'm on Twitter, right? And I want to just close my phone but still look at Twitter, you got to pick the apps you want to be able to do that and how you wanted to do it too. And how you do that is back into your settings. You go back into the external display. And right here where it says app settings, you can pick which one you want. Like I'm gonna go to Twitter. You can make it loud, but then if you want to transition, if you want to manually transition, it's up to you. So if I do manually, so if I'm on Twitter, right? So I'm on Twitter, I close it, and then I have to swipe it to make sure it comes up. So that one, I might leave it like that because sometimes you may not want it. You may just want to lock your screen and not use it. So that's just another little feature. It took me a while to figure out where that was too. So that's why I make these type of videos, so I can help y'all figure out some of those things too. The next thing I want to show y'all is the home settings. So you just hold your phone down, you go to your settings out here, and you can change many different things on here. The swipe access, you know, if you want to have all your apps show up, you can do open. Or notifications, if you want to take that off, if when you have a notification on there, you don't need to have it on there. You can change your icon size in here. You can lock your home screen. You can change your app 8 label. And then in the swipe access, so right now if I swipe over, I get Google Feed. If you go back to your settings, you can, where it doesn't do anything. Not that one. You can say do nothing, and it won't go anywhere. I like to have the Google Feed. Sometimes I like to read them. So that's just another one. Something simple. I like to change the home screen the way I want it. Now, it has a bunch of gestures in here too. So you can turn things off or turn things on. Go to your settings, go under gestures. And then on here, you can press the power key to launch the camera. You can slide on the power key to do the quick settings. So I think I actually have that on. So if I do the power button, it will drop down the notifications there. You can do that, or you can do the quick launch, quick capture, the flashlight. So just the normal Motorola gestures that you have. So go in here, control what you want to control, turn the things off. You can do, I have the swipe to split. So what that does, say if I want to go to Facebook, and then if I go, no. Oh, let's see. And then just say I want to go to my settings. So you can do split screen that way. And then if you want it back to full mode, you just go that way. So go in here, change it the way that you want it. Make sure you have the things. If you want to turn off certain things, if you don't like the camera, you can turn it off. Might save you some battery in the long run too. One of the last ones is the RAM boost. So right now, if you don't want the RAM boost on there, you don't have to have it. I forgot exactly where this was at, but let me find it really quick. Let's see. Under system, under performance here, you got RAM boost. You can do AI auto, or you can, if you want 12 gigs of RAM, you can do it, 4 gigs, or you can turn it off. Whatever you want, just go in there. A lot of people didn't even know you could do that. So I have 12 gigs, 16 gigs of memory on this thing right now of RAM. So it's up to you on what you want to use your storage for. But it's just something to have on these phones that a lot of people don't know about. I lost count on what number this is, but one of the last ones too is display settings. Go in here. You want to go to your display. Make sure you have it on the dark, or if you like the light theme, I don't know why people like that. Also, if you don't like your colors to be, if you want your colors to be more natural, you can do that. I like vivid. You can change your refresh rate in here if you want to just stand it, save some battery. You can do that too. You also have night light. You have many different things on here. Screensavers. So go in here and change the things you want and make sure it's the way you want it. But the main one is the colors, your theme, and then also the refresh rate on here. Those are the things I would focus on, but it's up to you if you want to. All right, so let's keep this moving. This video might be a little bit long. The next one I want to talk about is what they call sleep display, or always on display too. And how you do that, go back into your settings, external display, sleep display on here. And what it says, quickly peek and interact with time, notifications, media player controls while your phone is asleep. It uses minimal battery. But you can turn on or off your always on display. I'm gonna turn it off right now. I just want to save some battery. But there's other things on here that you want to do. Approach the show, nudge the show on here, tap the show. It just depends on what you want to set up. I couldn't find the always on display, so I had to look in here to actually get it, which is pretty cool. I mean, if you want to turn it off, you can turn it off too, so I'm gonna leave it on. All right, so let's wrap up this video. The last thing I want to talk about is what they call the sidebar. You can call it the edge panel, whatever you want. They almost have the same thing as my Samsung phones here. So you can swipe over, you can get to apps, different things. You can turn that on or off. You go to the settings, you go to gestures, sidebar, you can turn it off. Or you can learn more about different things on here, power buttons. So on here you can actually change the settings to different apps you want. Whatever you want on here, you can put contacts, whatever you want on that little panel here, just to make it a little bit quicker, easy to access, almost like a toolbar, similar to the Z Fold 6. So I don't know, I've been using it for a little bit. All right, y'all, so that was it. I want to wrap up this video. Those are some of the things that I did when I picked up my Motorola Razr Plus 2024. Again, if you do something different, let me know. If you have other tips, let me know in the comments. If you like the video, give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, make sure you do so for more coverage on the Motorola Razr Plus 2024. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter at Forest Reviews. Become part of the BAM Nation. And until next time, peace. I'm out of here. You have a great day.